This video will be the first video of 3 parts for my Naruto suggestions slash what should be in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. The parts will be broken up into 3, and it will include initial features, game tweaks, and character wish list. So this first part will be the initial features. What I mean about initial features, I mean game modes, tweaks to old modes or new ones, as well as some different changes that they would need for the character selection and some other non-gameplay stuff that they should definitely add. The first thing I want to address is the game modes. Now, obviously, from Generations, they have started to come into a more fighting game centric genre with the tournament modes and survival modes. They're going for that traditional fighting game atmosphere. So, obviously, the next step would be adding time attack mode and maybe an arcade mode where we have to fight maybe 10 battles. And also they need to tweak some things for survival mode, like obviously adding a leaderboard, and they also need to add a time attack mode and also a mission mode. And the mission mode should be just like Ultimate Ninja, the first Ultimate Ninja, not the Ultimate Ninja Storm. I believe if they added missions, that would increase replayability, and it would give people a lot to do after they beat the main story mode, because as is right now, there really isn't that much of a single player experience. And I think one other thing that they could add is minigame mode, and we haven't seen a lot of minigames for the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, so that would be a really good add. And assuming they'll add pre-time skip characters this time, they could also bring in tree climbing. They can bring that back, and they can bring back, I think it was a dancing minigame or something. That's just some stuff that they might want to add game mode wise. Last thing that I want to mention for mode tweaks would be basically for video replays. For finding videos, they really need to create a filter or some type of searching mechanism so that we can find specific videos or videos from our friends, because as it is right now, you're just looking at random videos. And there's like no way to find a video from a specific person or just from like a friend on your friends list. So I think they need to definitely do something with that, and they need to get rid of the replay tickets. That's kind of dumb how we have to pay, even if it's just in-game currency. We have to pay Ryo for replaying, for making replay videos. And they also need to tweak the tournaments. They need to make them larger. It would be kind of cool if they had divisions for the tournaments. This wasn't really one of my suggestions at first, but I read it. I forgot who suggested it. It was somebody on YouTube. But if I think of your name, I'll put a shout out to you. The last few tweaks that I've come up with are for the online mode, and yeah, basically both of these tweaks that I mentioned are for the online component for Ninja Storm 3. So what I've been thinking about is that they should do something like how Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom does, and a bunch of other fighters, which is basically allow you to pick a team, or pick a team of characters that you always use before battle. That way you don't have to waste time before matches trying to figure out what character that you're going to pick. And this would definitely help with online selection, because they only give you 60 seconds and I always end up running out, and then I just click random because I don't want I guess the character that my cursor is on. But I know this would definitely help. As you can see here, I edited the reserve card from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, and yeah, this would be great. And I think someone also mentioned this too a long time ago. But yeah, and for the online component, I'm thinking because this game is going to cover the war arc, that they should do something related to the war for the online mode, similar to Heroes and Heralds from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Now, I haven't completely fleshed out this idea, and it might be a little far-fetched, but it'd be cool to see if like the player was able to join a faction beforehand when you start up the online mode. So you'll either join the Joint Shinobi Army or the other side, and then when you fight other players, if they're on the other side, you will change something called the war status. Now, I'm not sure how in the world this could be implemented, but it would, like I said, it'd be kind of cool to have some type of alliance system going. Just something basically related to the Fourth Ninja War would be awesome. But I really can't go any further into this concept because, like I said, I haven't really fleshed it out that much. So maybe if I think of anything else, maybe I'll add it to part 2. But this is basically the end of this video. Expect part 2 pretty soon. And yeah, just give me your comments and everything. But yeah, part 2 coming soon.